Hey friend, before we get started today, I want you to know that this episode is going to be a little different. We're not opening the Bible just yet. Today is about setting the tone. It's about talking through what this season is going to hold and why I felt led to start here. This is a reset, not a restart, but a reset. So think of this as a conversation. A moment to slow down together before we step into what's coming next. When I first started on this platform, I tried to stay aligned with where I was on Facebook. Same flow, same approach, same direction. And I've done all but 2 episodes in that direction. And I quickly realized something very important. This is a new platform. Therefore, it deserves new everything. So if you're brand new here, hi and welcome. And if you've been listening faithfully, walking with me for a while, thank you. This season marks a reset, not because what came before on Facebook didn't matter, but because Facebook laid the foundation for what's coming next. We are officially beginning season 1, episode 1, but not today. Today isn't about teaching and walking through the Bible just yet. Today is about introducing what this season holds and why this theme matters. This season is about waiting, and not waiting by doing nothing, but waiting with faithfulness. Because waiting doesn't always mean no. Sometimes waiting is so God gets the glory. All the time God gets the glory. Let's just put that in there. Sometimes waiting tests our obedience. And sometimes waiting is simply learning how to remain faithful when nothing seems to be moving at all. One thing Scripture shows us clearly is that obedience isn't always quick. It isn't always clean. And it isn't always immediate to how we would like it. Sometimes obedience looks like staying. Just staying. Sometimes it looks like trusting. And sometimes it looks like not giving up, especially when you don't understand what God is doing. For those who don't know me, my name is Bobby. I started live Bible talks on Facebook, not to be perfect and not because I had everything figured out, but because I wanted to encourage believers of the Word to always strive to grow and get closer to God. And for those who haven't yet obeyed, to create a space where learning more about Christ felt possible. Because obedience, real obedience, is something that I've learned isn't always immediate. Sometimes it's slow. Sometimes it can get very messy. And sometimes it's faithfulness that simply refuses to quit. Everything we talk about here ultimately points back to Jesus Christ. His patience, His obedience, and His faithfulness, even in waiting. So in the coming weeks, we're going to walk through Scripture together. We're going to talk about waiting, obedience, faithfulness, and what God is doing in the in-between. And we're going to begin this season with a story of waiting in anguish. A kind of waiting that stays faithful even when the ache doesn't go away. That's all for today, friend. And Lord willing, I'll be here next Friday with a walk through the Bible with someone who waited on God.